One of the keys for lower back discomfort is to make sure that the core is really, really strong through here. What the core does for a living is it creates a corset, literally pulling and lifting your spine apart, so there's lots of space in there for lots and lots of motion. The other key is to make sure that motion has full stability, so as you bend, it doesn't collapse in any one direction. Because you'll always hear that story of that guy who threw out the piece of paper in the garbage and that's what threw his back out. Now I guarantee that was just the straw that literally broke the camel's back, but in that case it was probably a weak core to start with. So let me show you how, and I'm going to show Jen how, to activate that core effectively so that we continuously have strong core 24/7. Because honestly, your core should activate every time you reach for a cup of coffee, every time you reach to open the refrigerator, every time you get out of a chair, every time you do anything, your core should engage to protect your spine. That's its job, is to protect your spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our thumbs right along the seams of our shirt. Now you'll notice most people have a nice seam on the side of their shirt. That is the guidance for their thumb to go. A lot of people want to put their thumbs way too far back. They're not going to feel the activation that we want them to feel with their thumb way back here because there's not a muscle back there that does that job. So you want your thumb right on the side, right on that seam, okay? Then your fingers are going to fall in the front. It's going to frame your navel, okay? Then what you're going to do is as you tighten your tummy, you're going to pull it inward. So you're going to feel your tummy go in, nice job. And you feel the sides kick out. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. So the key is this piece right here. As the tummy goes inward, you're going to feel the side kick outward, and that's really key. Again, as the tummy goes inward, you're going to feel that side kick outward. Now, as long as they're feeling that, they're getting 360-degree activation of all of the muscles all the way around your lower back. That's creating a corset, which doesn't just sit here and here, right? You've seen corsets, they go all the way around. The reason they do that is to create nice stability right around the weakest part, which is the center of the lumbar spine. And by creating that corset in there, you create lengthening of the spine and good stability all the way around. So again, thumbs on the side, fingers in the front. Tighten that core, tummy goes in, sides kick out, and relax. Tighten that core, tummy goes in, sides kick out. Nice job, Jen, that looks great. So you can also do this particular exercise seated. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well, because you can do it in the car driving, although please keep one hand on the steering wheel at all times, right? But you can do it in the car driving, you can do it while you're on the phone, you can do it pretty much anywhere, anytime, as long as you have one hand free and you can feel what's going on. So again, thumb is along that seam, along that side, fingers are in the front, and then all you're going to do, Jen, is you're going to tighten that tummy in, yep, and then feel that side kick out, and then relax, and tighten that tummy inward, and feel that side kick out. Now we're shooting for about 50 to 100 of these a day, okay, and it sounds like a lot, but if you get 10 in at every stoplight on your way home, again with one hand on the steering wheel, then you can totally get all the way home and get your 100 in throughout the day. So one of the keys is to tighten and relax, and tighten and relax. As you're seated, you're actually going to feel your belly go in, you're going to feel the sides kick out, and that's creating 360-degree protection for that corset of support, even while you're seated. So you don't have to be standing to do this, although standing in line at the grocery store is a great time to do this, but driving in your car, you're tightening and relaxing. Now the key is eventually to not have to touch your belly. See if you can do that. Rest your hands on your legs and then tighten your core. Perfect, and relax. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Tighten your core. Perfect, and relax. And tighten again. Perfect. So what she's doing is doing that without her hands on her hips. So slowly over time, she'll learn what it feels like to have a nice tight core. And then when she goes to reach for her cup of coffee, her core will engage. When she goes to throw that piece of paper out in the garbage, her core will engage. Or reach for that pencil. Do we still use pencils? Anyway, the core will engage.